Hey there, everybody. It's Dinosaur George from dinosaurgeorge.com. Hope from Verona, Wisconsin says, Hi, DG. Hi, Hope. I was wondering what was the smallest horse ever known? I think it was Eohippus. Eohippus was a horse about the size of a little dog. So I think he's the smallest. I hope he is anyway. She also said, I found a fossil seashell during recess at her school. That's so cool. You know, where I went to school, Hope, every day at recess, my friends and I would go out and look for fossils, and we found a lot of them. And seashells, as a matter of fact, a seashell was the first fossil I ever found, so I'm glad you found one. She asked, have I ever been to Wisconsin? As a matter of fact, yes, I have. My father was born in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, and so I've been up there a couple of times to see my grandparents. Also, is there any dinosaurs that were ever found on December the 9th? Because that's my birthday. I don't know if they've ever found one on December the 9th, but I'll tell you this. Do you know my birthday is 9 days after yours? So we're both born in December. So that's cool. So anyway, I hope you're doing well. And when December gets here, remind me to wish you a happy birthday. But then you better wish me a happy birthday 9 days later. All right, Alex from Manchester, England. Alex, I hope you're doing well. He asked, could Carnotaurus hunt large animals? You know, Carnotaurus is not an overly large predator, but he still had pretty powerful jaws and pretty robust teeth. So my guess, Alex, is he may not have made his living absolutely hunting bigger game, but I think he certainly had the ability to bring it down. Maybe hunting in groups may have helped it, or pairs at least, may have helped it hunt and catch bigger prey. So yeah, I think it's certainly possible that it hunted big game, but more than likely, based on its relatively smaller size and those tiny, almost non-existent arms, my best guess is it probably was more specialized in hunting medium to small prey. And Patrick from Katy, Texas says, I have two questions. How come many people think that Tyrannosaurus Rex could be killed by an Albertosaurus? Could a T-Rex win? Well, Tyrannosaurus is just much too big of a dinosaur to worry about something like Albertosaurus. But if the circumstances were different, let's say it's a young Tyrannosaurus against a mature Albertosaurus, well, then Albertosaurus could probably win. Or if it was two Albertosaurus against a single Tyrannosaurus, they'd win. But I would say that if you took an average Tyrannosaurus Rex and an average Albertosaurus, there would be no fight. I mean, there would be no contest. Tyrannosaurus Rex is just too big and would have slaughtered the poor Albertosaurus. Then he asked, second question, would Stygimoloch, if Stygimoloch and Pachycephalosaurus would fight, who would win? Well, Stygimoloch and Pachycephalosaurus are those dinosaurs with the round domes on top of the heads, the ram head dinosaurs. If you look at them, they have a big bump on top of their head, and they have little spikes around the base of that. Pachycephalosaurus was a bigger species than Stygimoloch. I don't think the animals would fight, but if they did, Pachycephalosaurus, in my opinion, would just be too strong and too powerful for something like Stygimoloch to fight. So I think Pachycephalosaurus would win. All right, Anthony from Buffalo, New York. Is it true that Megaraptor is a Spinosaurid? Yeah, bad news about that, Anthony. I was so hoping that Megaraptor was going to be a member of the Dromaeosaurus or the raptor family, but it turns out that he's really more similar to Spinosaurus and Baryonyx and Suchomimus and Irritator. All of those dinosaurs are more similar, we think more similar to what Megaraptor is. So even though Megaraptor is cool, that big curved claw that they discovered was not the killing claw from its foot, but instead it looked like it was its thumb claw, and it may have even lived a life like Spinosaurus and those other dinosaurs I mentioned, Baryonyx and Suchomimus and Irritator. He probably was a fish eater, so it's kind of a bummer. But anyway, that's what he is. And finally, Kade from Converse, Texas. Is a T-Rex related to any animal on this earth now? Good question. Actually, yeah, I guess he is. He's related to birds. We know that predatory dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus Rex, and especially like the raptors, like Velociraptor and Deinonychus and Utah Raptor, their skeletons are very, very bird-like. So we believe that they're very closely related to birds. So I would say that today, if I had to pick a couple of birds, I would choose the secretary bird and I would choose the Texas Roadrunner as being two birds that are very closely related to Tyrannosaurus Rex. And that's probably the closest relatives that he has alive today. Although I will tell you this, when I was a kid and I used to make my mother mad, she kind of looked like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So maybe those two birds I mentioned and my mother are the closest things to Tyrannosaurus Rex that are alive today. And hopefully my mother wouldn't see this. And if she does see this, listen, it's been great talking to you all. You will probably never see me again because Tyrannosaurus mamus is probably going to attack me. Take care, everybody. If you have any questions, go to dinosaurgeorge.com and click on the Ask Dinosaur George page. Fill out the form and send me your questions. While you're there, check out the rest of my site. There is some really cool stuff on there. And sign up to be a member of our free newsletter. Every month, I send out a newsletter completely free. Everybody take care of yourselves, and take care of the people around you. And for you little guys out there, you practice your reading and you practice your manners. And I hope to see you all again soon. Take care, everybody.